Hey guys, today's video is going to be the beginning of hopefully a really fun series. I'm going to call it RC Driving Lessons. We've got a cool gal that's in here racing today. She's been racing in the novice class for a little while, and she's got a couple things that she wants to work on, and I'm excited to help her work on those things. So she's in her first qualifier of the day, so we'll catch up with her here in just a second and see what the things are that she wants to work on. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathleen.
Hi.
Hi. She was the one I was just talking about. And today, wait, show us what you got. Got a little two-wheel buggy. B6? B6.1?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yes.
It goes around the track. Well, sort of. And we're hoping to do it better, right?
Yes.
Okay, so today, you mentioned to me earlier, what did you want to try and work on with this thing today?
Making the jumps.
You want to jump?
Yes.
And did you say something about cornering?
Oh yeah, taking the corners. I cannot take the corners to save my life.
Okay, so that's pretty much everything around the track is cornering and jumping. I don't know if there's much left. Straightaways, but I mean, a straightaway, anyone can do that. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go out on the track, and what I think I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna walk out there, and we're gonna just like point and look at things as far as like when I get on the brakes or when you get on the brakes. And let's just figure that out first. And then we'll throw the car down on the track and see if we can point out some stuff. And I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, all right, let's do it. Okay, are you thinking about anything as far as like inputs on the radio for like the middle of the corner or like the exit? Oh, watch out.
So I don't get hit?
Or not really?
Not really.
No.
I
Okay.
just go on. Try not to hit the pipe.
Try not to hit the, same.
Because I have a problem with this pipe right here too.
Okay, well, so I like to break the corner down into 3 parts, okay? So you have corner entry, where you're gonna do all of your slowing down, hitting the brake, and start your corner angle, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then, in the mid corner, this is where things can get really interesting. You can either coast through the whole thing, or if you're super fast like Lee or Kenny, sometimes so me, fast. I can't always do it. You can basically start, as soon as you've decelerated the car, you're starting to roll on the throttle to get to the next corner. But that might be a little bit hard, so I'm going to suggest you just coast through the mid section. And then, on the exit, what do?
Go fast.
You rip it, right, yeah. So do you try to like roll on the throttle or anything like that?
No. No?
Okay. So then maybe we could try that. So let's work on the cornering for a second. See if we can slow into the corner, hit the midsection, and then roll out. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes, sounds good.
Okay, let's go grab your car and let's see if we can do it. That was actually pretty good. Stuck, but I heard her decelerate. Coming in, decelerated. Okay, so at least she was smooth on the throttle. Smooth, nice and slow on the gas. Okay. So as I'm watching and marshalling at the same time, I think one of the biggest things for most novice drivers is understanding how to connect the whole track. Meaning, one corner leads to the next corner, which leads to the next corner, which leads so on and so on. And it's kind of the art of connecting a whole lap together. And I think that's what we got to try and talk about here. That was actually pretty good. Okay, so coming down off the driver's stand, you did really good in sections.
Yeah.
But then when we were trying to connect them, it got a little hairy. Now, I was talking to you offline, and we were talking about racing line. And I know that you're new with this, so we're trying to keep this pretty simple. But talking about where the grip is, I think is a huge part of this whole thing. So, wait, tell me again what you were just talking about a second ago with, you've been trying so far to do what on the track? Like stay where?
Stay in the middle.
in the middle. So it's kind of like everywhere, just kind of in the middle-ish, which that's pretty good advice because it's off of the pipes. It's not,
Yeah.
you know, you're not going to hit anything. But the thing about most tracks is that there's usually grip and a very narrow path around the track. So the goal would be to stay in there, which is the hard part. I know, I understand. But all the fast guys, that's why we're in that area most of the time, because there's grip and we can go fast. So the hard part, I know, is to stay there. But I think something that would help is that, like, when you come out of a corner, do it slowly in the groove versus I'm just going to give it all the gas in the world and then hope it works, right? So I know it's harder said than done, but when you come out of that corner, the most important thing that you could do is stay in the groove, not hurry up to accelerate. Well, I know that's what we all want to do. We want to do wheelies, we want to go fast, I get that. But the most important thing that you can do is stay in the racing line. Even if that means that you are going 1 mile an hour. I would rather you stay in the racing line than get out of it and do donuts and do all sorts of crazy things out here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
So the next time you go out on the track, what's something that you're going to focus on?
Going slow and staying in the racing line.
Slow in the racing line. That I like to hear. All right, so I'm going to hope that your next qualifier, I'll get some footage, and hopefully we're going to see you staying in the racing line. Right?
Yes.
All right. Good luck. But if I do jump it a little short, I do flip it, give it a little bit. But I try to not jump high.
Yeah, that's all. I think that's all. Not too high, but yeah.
Yeah, we try not to jump it too high.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to ask you how it was and how you did, and then you're just going to say what happened, right? So what happened? No, it looked good though, in all honesty. You went out there in the beginning, it was over there, you were a little punchy, but then you kind of like dialed it down, and then what were you saying earlier, that you've never run 10 laps before?
Yeah, never did 10 laps on this track.
And
And I went slow.
but what happened? What'd you do? They don't know. These people don't know what you ran. What? So you ran? What was the? You ran 10. You got 10 laps that time.
Yes.
And you never done that before.
No.
Thumbs up. Good job. Nice. So what did you focus on though, specifically?
Going slow and staying in the not fast lane, but
The groove.
groove.
Yes. Yeah. You know the things. Well, good job. No, you did. I could tell. Like there were times where you were really trying to connect sections of corners, and it was working a lot better because you went a lot slower. And then there was a couple times where you looked like you tried the jumps, but then I saw you come around like the next lap and you backed it off. So the end result was you crashed less and you went faster. You got more laps. So that's all that we could hope for. So that's all that I was going to go over with in this little, what are we going to call this? RC driving lessons?
Yeah.
Driving lessons? Okay, she likes it, so that's good. So that's all I'm going to do for this one. She's going to go into her main, have some fun, hopefully focus on the things that we talked about.
Yes.
But so far it looks like we had a little bit of improvement. Hopefully it gets better.
Yep.
So good job.
Thank you.
Let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see next, or go over, or give lessons on. But thanks for watching, guys. Do you want to do the thing? The thing.
Bye.